That is pretty good. I didn't realize that was a remix soundtrack. I figured I was like, Turrican, Chris Hillsbeck. Okay, that looks good enough. And then realized, oh no, they released an arranged soundtrack for the game. That was the main title theme for what we're going to be playing tonight, the first Turrican. Although we'll be hearing it in glorious Amiga sound. Despite the fact that the game actually originated on the Commodore 64. I will go ahead and link you over to the Wikipedia page, which we will read, and we'll also go over a little bit. Because I am playing something I have done a kind of a test run on this. I got reasonably far. But I ended up getting kind of stuck near the end, and it was more a lack of lives, and as well as the stages I reached were, I think the area like right before the last one, because if I remember correctly, there is a total of 5 different areas in the game, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think 13 stages. And yeah, it was within, I think, the second area of level 4. And once you get to that area, then it gets a little dicey. You need a lot of lives. But we'll see how that goes, because I'm gonna also be hunting for a lot of secrets. I have maps, thankfully. Well, it's better than watching Batman vs Superman. Welcome in, MCG. Everything's better. Well, not everything. Most things are better than Batman v Superman. Because that movie sucks. That is funny that they only have the long cut. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's slightly better. That's the only version I've seen. It still was trash. And everybody's like, yeah, that's the better version. I'm like, it is? All right. Boy, the theatrical cut must have sucked ass. Not surprising. So, yes. I've never spent a lot of time with Turrican. I've known about it for years. Super Turrican, and especially Super Turrican II, were kind of big releases. Super Turrican 2 came out, when did that come out? 1994? 1995. Kind of a late release for the Super Nintendo. But I remember that being marketed and shown off of probably an EGM. But the first Turrican, which we're playing tonight, originates back in 1990. Came out for both the Commodore 64 and the Amiga. The Commodore 64 version was designed by one guy, Manfred Trenz, who did a lot of stuff for the Commodore system and for 8-bit. I guess he preferred working on 8-bit systems, because when the company he was working with, Factor 5, kind of moved in different directions, he didn't go with it. And judging by his... Is it? I damn near tapped out 10 minutes in. That movie's bad. It's really bad. But yeah, Manfred Trenz, he's worked on a number of different things. Maybe not much in like the last 20 years. But certainly on the Commodore 64, stuff like the Great Gianna Sisters, which was a game that Nintendo went after because it was a pretty blatant ripoff of Super Mario Brothers. He did a game called Katakis, which was a close enough version of R-Type that it got Irem's notice, got their attention, and he ended up officially porting R-Type to the Commodore 64. Yes, I believe so. Super Turrican, I know that for Super NES did get a Super Famicom release. I don't know about any of the others, like maybe Mega Turrican. One of the things he is also known for, I think mainly now for it being such a hard to find game, was the game Rendering Ranger R2, which was only released on Super Famicom, and is actually one of the rarest Super Famicom games. And based on one of the citations here, apparently only 10,000 copies of Rendering Ranger were ever made. One of the rarest games for the Super Famicom, alongside such titles as Magical Poppin', which I don't think I've ever heard of. I've heard of its publisher, Pack-In Video. They did a bunch of stuff for Super Famicom, or for Famicom, regular Famicom. Let's see. In the 2016 MOOC Perfect Guide of Nostalgic Super Famicom listed it as the rarest title released for the system. I know I've only ever really tried it out in ROM form because I ain't paying money for super rare titles. That's like, hey, do you want to buy like a copy of like Hagane? And I'm like, no, that's too expensive. Or a Super Famicom release of Troll Protectors if you want to do that. I've seen that too. But yeah, this was originally on Commodore 64, ported over to the Commodore Amiga, which was the successor platform to the C64. Really ported over to a lot of stuff. C64, Amiga, Atari ST, the Amstrad CPC, the ZX Spectrum, the Mega Drive / Genesis, the PC Engine / TurboGrafx 16, the Game Boy, and the CD-TV, which I believe was an offshoot of the Amiga platform. Yeah, it was produced by Commodore. Let's see. Yeah, essentially a Commodore Amiga 500 with a CD-ROM drive and remote control. Set up as like a set-top box type deal, because those were popular at one point. Everybody was trying to do... who the fuck made the FM Towns? Is it Fujitsu that did the FM Towns? Dogs are going crazy. My roommate got home. Yeah, the Fujitsu. The Fujitsu FM Towns, which they released a system called the FM Towns Marty, which was basically the FM Towns computer consoleized. So it's like, hey, if you want to play games, here you go. But as far as I remember, I believe it kind of was a bad idea because you lose all the other stuff that came with it. The FM Towns car Marty, yeah, because you want a FM Towns Marty in your car, right? What was the problem with this machine? But having excellent hardware from a gameplay perspective, both the FM Towns and FM Towns Marty were very poor sellers in Japan. They were expensive, and the custom hardware meant expandability wasn't as easy as the DOS, the DOS V or IBM PC clones. Oh, DOS V, yeah, the IBM PC clones that ran Japanese DOS or Windows. NEC's PC98 series computers were also dominant in the market when the FM Towns Marty was released, making it difficult to break out before the DOS V invasion took control of the market. Is that DOS? Is it pronounced DOS V? I realize I'm going down a rabbit hole right now. I'm about to say, do they have a pronunciation of this somewhere? It does not look like it. Is there an explanation up at the top? Okay, yeah, not DOS 5. DOS V. Disk operating system / VGA. Let's see. Yeah, This is despite such revolutionary features such as bootable CD-ROMs and a color GUI OS in the FM Towns PC, something that predated Microsoft's Windows 98B bootable CD by 7 years. Software today is rare and expensive due to the low production runs. Despite backwards compatibility with most older FM Towns PC games, compatibility issues plagued the Marty as newer titles were released with the FM Towns in mind, thus limiting its potential as a true console version of the Fujitsu FM Towns PC. The PC. The Marty did have its own library of Marty-specific games, but they were not enough to strengthen its niche position between video game console systems and personal computers. When Fujitsu lowered the price and released the Marty II, sales started to increase, but the corporate attitude was that it was a lost cause, and so the system was dropped. This led to the creation of the Japanese Marty's Law, or Mati no Hosoku. If you don't keep offering something to sell, you can't increase sales. Citation needed on that one, but I do enjoy that. But anyways, yeah, the version we'll be playing tonight is part of this collection, which is, so I can turn my controller back on, Turrican Flashback, which is a weird release in and of itself. The version we'll be playing on here is the Amiga version. So this is a weird release. This is available, this particular disc, on Amazon. It's about $29.99. And did Oscar 120% originate? Or maybe it was like an offshoot title. I'm trying to remember how many things that was on. But yeah, Turrican Flashback is available on Amazon. This is not a plug, it's just information. It's available on there for $29.99 and it has 4 games on it. Turrican 1, Turrican 2, The Final Fight, which is obviously the sequel. Also the Amiga version on that. Mega Turrican for the Mega Drive / Genesis, and Super Turrican for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. But if you look it up, I think it was Strictly Limited has what they're calling the Turrican Anthology in 2 different releases, both for about like $42 a piece. I think that's probably the conversion rate from the euro to the dollar. And give me a second, I need to take a drink of water. But those offer more games. There's a couple like score attack versions of certain games. Turrican III, which originated on the Amiga as its own game, and then became Mega Turrican, or they were concurrently developed and they share a lot in common. And then Super Turrican II, which was for the longest time, and I actually think for now is the last game they ever released for it. Those collections have that, but you have to buy basically $85 worth of discs. You know, the 2 separate collections to get all this stuff together. And as far as I know, you can't actually purchase those separately. Like, you can't have this version and go, hey, let me buy the rest of the games separately. That's not... You can see them in the credits that are visible within the game. You're like, hey, here's, you know, these other games, but you can't actually get them. It's kind of like how Taito decided, hey, by the way, we're going to release Darius Cosmic Collection, but we're going to have 2 separate versions. If you want both, you have to get the big box set, or if you want them, all the games in digital form, you have to buy 2 separate fucking releases instead of just one together for a decent price that gives you everything. The collections are fine, but the way they're released is kind of shitty. So it's good that the games are at least halfway decent. I don't quite understand why they would release things that way. Because I would like the rest of the games, but it's kind of like, whatever, you know. So yeah, Turrican 1, 2, Mega Turrican, and Super Turrican, which have very similar title screens, and apparently were not. I guess Super was released first. It's weird. But they definitely are not the same type of game. Yeah, if you look at the credits here, you see Turrican, Turrican 2, The Final Fight, Turrican 3, Super Turrican Director's Cut, Super Turrican 2, Mega Turrican, and Mega Turrican Director's Cut. Super Turrican 2 and the Director's Cut of Super and Mega are not a part of this version of the collection. Those are completely different discs. Not available normally. As far as I know, they're only available in that big-ass set. Let me find the link for that, because it's expensive. Honestly, that's the problem with most of Strictly Limiteds. Let me type this out here. Can't do it one-handed. Most of Strictly Limited's releases that I've run into are fucking expensive. They're not only doing releases, because this came out for Switch as well, on Switch and PS5. Okay, that looks like it's the collections for the anthology. New. They have this thing that keeps showing up for chat. We can help you. That's great. I need help, I'll ask. The music in this menu is also really loud. There's no way to change it. See if I can find the rest of them. Yeah, because I think Strictly Limited, yeah, they were offering Darius Cosmic Revelation, which is the next Darius release. But I mean, if you want the big package, with all the stuff, it's fucking $170. And if you want just the game by itself, it's like $72. And I'm like, all right, part of that's probably, you know, these are prices that are set by Taito for that set. Yeah, because it's 59 euros 99. And obviously that converts up to for us. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to pay that much. Because it looks like with Cosmic Revelation, there's 2 games with it. It's G Darius and Darius Burst Another Chronicle EX Plus, which is a different version than what's available right now. And I'm like, okay, cool, but I already own a Darius Burst game. And honestly, G Darius is good. It ain't fucking $72 good. So, what comes with this big ass box set? Probably everything. Good lord. Limited to 1,500 copies worldwide. What is in this thing? Game, collector's box with magnetic latch, Darius PCB box, Darius Another Chronicle Live at O East Revolt Blu-ray with Zuntata bonus feature. Nobody likes Audi sorely. Or Audi. The only thing I know about that guy is that he tried to do a wrestling book and he ended up backing out on it. It ended up getting released eventually, but not through any help of his. And Matthew of Botchamania got dragged into that and apparently pissed off John Linneman. Anyways, that's drama that nobody needs to know about. And I barely know about it other than what I've run into. Arcade Papercraft, hardcover art book, acrylic art cards, PVC standee, Darius the Omnibus 3 arranged CD, and Darius Revelation pin. There's a lot of shit that comes with that, but I mean, fucking A, 170 bucks. I mean, the list of euro price, yeah, 139 euros 99. But yeah, if you want the collector's edition with both anthology releases for Turrican, it's 120 bucks. But they're also doing reprints of previous 16-bit Turrican games. These are also, I think they were the only ones that released like the full Invincible collection in English for Space Invaders. We got like a truncated release with only a few games on it too. I don't get that. Like if you're gonna, it's like, hey, here we have this game that has all this stuff, but we're not gonna release it. But we will release this other version. I'm like, nah, just do one version. Do one version, sell it. If you're not confident enough to sell it, you know, at full price through major retailers, then do it as a limited release somewhere and sell it that way, and then put it out digitally if you want. I don't know. Anyways, we're going on too long about bullshit. So, Turrican 1. In a galaxy not so far away in the very distant future, the world of Altera has been constructed to create a utopia of peace and harmony for those who live there. After a devastating earthquake shocking the very core of its existence, Altera finds itself at the mercy of the sentient AI Morgul. Once their ally in keeping Altera operational, the monster is now their waking nightmare. Altera faces no hope until Turrican, the bionic metallic warrior, arrives to once again restore peace on Altera. But to do so, he must eliminate the mechanical terror that awaits him. Released on the Commodore Amiga home computer in 1990, the original Turrican was a tour de force of technical marvel and incredible gameplay. Combining the thrills of arcade shooting action with huge sprawling worlds to explore, Factor 5's original vision of Turrican introduces most of the core mechanics that would go on to create the foundation of the series: exploration, explosions, and excitement. Turrican can upgrade his weapons, transform into a morph ball, and lay mines, which I'm still trying to figure out how to do on this controller. There are thousands of secrets to discover, weapons to upgrade, and many bosses to conquer. This is where it all began. And that's clearly a metal cover, a metal album cover on the front. So yeah, this is an interesting little game because it looks and feels like a standard run and gun, but the stages start out fairly large and get much, much bigger as the game goes on. Like when you get up to like even the third stage that we'll see in the first world, there it gets gigantic. Like there's a lot to see. Some peculiarities about it, such as there's really no invincibility after you get hit. Like if you are standing on top of an enemy that decides not to move and you're colliding with it, you will take damage until you die. So you have to watch out for that. Pardon me. You know, there's some pitfalls that they're kind of hard to avoid because you can't really scroll the screen or anything. But honestly, it's through some of my playthroughs so far, so I have been practicing on that, and I did a practice run because there's two separate things you can do. You can either do standard mode where you get save states and a rewind function, which is great if you're starting out, but you can't earn trophies, or you go into trophy challenge where you can't cheat, you can't save state, you can't rewind, but hey, you can earn trophies. That's great, which is what we're going to be playing on, because I'd like to actually beat it tonight, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, it's actually pretty neat, and I'll try to go over as much as I can. Because yeah, this was definitely pushing the Amiga hardware at the time, and the original version was... There we go. And the original version was actually made for the Commodore 64 and pushed that platform. At the time, I'm sure now you probably have some stuff that would be a heck of a lot more daunting for the hardware, and people have figured things out over time, but for C64 to run a game like this, and it still looks pretty good, it really pushes that hardware to its limits. And I believe that entire version, since it lacks music, because any of the sound hardware is just redirected to be able to push other effects, that was entirely programmed by Manfred Trenz. And remember, shoot or die. Look at Skullface. Or a terror mask from Splatterhouse. Hall of Fame. Wait, can I put a copyright symbol in as my name? Press fire to start. Fire is square. So I'm probably just going to run around real quick and just show off some of the stuff. So, standard shot, you can upgrade that into a wide shot. There's also a power-up that gives you a laser, which does a heck of a lot more damage, but there's my mind. Usually I think it was originally in the... Because if you play this game without... In its original form, the Amiga, I believe, only had... You could get gamepads later, but it only had a joystick. So you had a lot of stuff that was either with joystick and other stuff mapped to, like, the keyboard, where you had to do specific actions like, hey, you have to hit jump and fire at the same time while crouching and you'll place a mine. The original version also, you had to press up to jump because you had just a lack of buttons, and you can actually set this game up that way with the control scheme if you want to have the classic jump, or in this case, it's just mapped to X. Square to fire. Okay, circle will just place mines. You don't even have to crouch. One thing I didn't realize, there's like a big devastating shot you can do with triangle. I didn't realize that literally until today when I was checking stuff out. You cannot fire in multiple directions, but if you, how you do it here on the PS4 controller, if you hold L2, you'll actually get, I don't remember what they call this. I have to look that up again. There's a couple different names. But you can move that in 360 degrees, and power-ups will extend the range. It'll actually extend for most of the screen. You can press R2 and turn into like a morph ball. You can only do that 3 times per life. If you run out of those, you have to die to get more. If you jump, it'll go away. There's one of our power-ups that'll give us. I mean, that can go into a spread shot with 5 bullets. So not very strong. One up. Not very strong, but it gets the job done. You'll eventually, around the level, you'll find blocks like that, and a very obvious nod towards Mario. That'll have a bunch of power-ups. They picked up a couple, and now the range on this thing is pretty much full screen. Didn't get any of those. I picked up an invincibility power-up. I think I got some extra mines. And what else? Oh, yeah, you have a screen clear there as well. L1 does nothing, because that usually gives us a rewind function, but that's if you're playing without trophies. Let me see if I can find... I don't remember what some of these things were. With the power-ups. I do have a page open, that's where I was getting my maps for, because some of the later areas I'm going to need it. Although the original way to view these maps on this dude's webpage, you have to scroll around it in like a full view version of the full view version of that, and it doesn't quite help. There's letters. Let's see if I can find a manual for this. There's letters you can pick up, and those actually will give you... Those will give you stuff. Yeah, like activating a flash. I think the flash of lightning may direct it. Oh, okay. That is... How did you do that with a joystick? Hold fire and move the joystick left or right to create a counterclockwise. I guess that would be a hell of a lot harder to activate normally. Some of this stuff is. So yeah, you have a multiple shot, you have a laser, you have an item to extend lightning. It looks like a lightning bolt. There's a shield that you can activate. The yellow P pickup will give you vitality. The white letter G will give you a grenade. M will give you mines. M will give you energy, an energy line. I don't quite know what the hell they're talking about there, unless that gives you little bits of energy. But yeah, I don't know what the hell they're talking about there. I don't know what an energy line. And of course, 1-ups you'll get an extra life. And there's diamonds you can find, and every 300 you collect of that, it'll give you an extra continue to do. There is a trophy for this, for beating this game without... Oh, energy lines. Okay. That's what we activate here. Okay. Those probably don't show up very often. Yeah, there's a... What were the trophies for this? So, unlocking all trophies, beating without continues, earning 50 extra lives, which actually is quite possible. I don't know how to do the 1500 diamonds, and there's no guides for this either, for this trophy set, which is weird. I want to say that there's probably, it's either cumulative over multiple playthroughs, or there's a way to get a shitload of diamonds during the course of the game. And then just beat the game, and you get a trophy there. I already found the secret boss on this, and there's one also for using your entire arsenal. It's pretty much the same thing for most of them. Beat Turrican II without continuing, 50 extra lives, 500 diamonds, beat the game once. Find and beat the special boss there, and then use a super attack, which in Turrican II just turns you into the morph ball and you fucking go crazy and it just fires shit everywhere. Same thing with Mega Turrican. No continues, 40 extra lives, 1,000 diamonds, beat the game, find and beat the special boss, and use your entire arsenal. Oddly enough, there are no trophies for Super Turrican. I don't know why. There's 4 games, but 3 games worth of trophies. You know, very, very weird collection. Alright. Let's get this started. I know, I've spent a half hour rambling. I'm gonna open up these. I'm hoping I can make this
Welcome to Turrican.
big enough to actually see the map properly. This first map, there's not a whole lot of really big hidden stuff, but it'd be nice to have some of the pickups and start picking up lives. Because getting lives will be necessary. As I said earlier, it's like some of the later stages become pretty fucking gnarly. Turned up a little bit, get the hot jams, because I don't have to worry about the really loud menu music. Like, and it's weird. Yeah, I'll show you the laser. You miss out on that nice big shot, but trade-off is there's our diamonds. Trade-off is it does a shitload of damage. But yeah, like lots of stuff will damage you. Even like that, you just ran into me. But even the the little blimps that are flying around that give you items, those will damage you too. Which is kind of funny, kind of not. There's anything over here. There's some more diamonds here, and then we can leave. I prefer the wide shot. Since I feel like, yeah, I can just kind of... It won't do as much damage, and some enemies just need more direct damage to deal with, but... I prefer being able to knock out some of this stuff. Grab that while we're here. Prefer to be able to kill some of these enemies without having to worry about them running towards me. That laser shot will just miss them. Then some stuff will just be like, hey, we're gonna come in off screen. I don't think there was anything here. Yeah, we have to go up a level. This stage is not particularly big. It gives you a pretty decent idea of what you're about to run into. If there's anything this way. And stages are timed. That is not something I think that is a worry with some of the later games. I'd have to check, though. Turrican II, yes. Stages are still timed. And if you spend a lot of time exploring, you'll just run out of time, you run out of life, and that's kind of it. There's nothing here. There is stuff further above us, but we actually have to go further in the level and travel backwards to do that. Rocks suck. There we go. Let's see. I don't remember anything being above here. There is. But even this thing that we could stand on there will fucking hurt us if we jump on it. Yeah, one of the biggest things I think why this game's so well remembered. The soundtrack, as I mentioned, the C64 version had no soundtrack. But when they ported it to Amiga, they had obviously more overhead in computing power. They didn't have to kind of sacrifice the sound hardware in order to run other shit. But, fuck, I could have used those. Oh well. This area will definitely kill us. There's some stuff over here, though. But yeah, Chris Hulsbeck, I think I'm pronouncing his name correctly, did the soundtrack for this. He's pretty well known. A lot of damage coming in here. And that's one of the things about this game, as well as its sequel. The soundtracks are really good. So if we go up this way, hopefully avoid dying, we will find stuff. Actually, we'll find death. Not good. Thankfully, they will reload you. Although I think I missed out on items there. Maybe not. They will end up reloading you at a nice point. I think what we're looking for here is back this way. Yeah. What am I looking for? Oh, I might have to make a blind jump. That's not good. Nope. Not so blind. There should be some more diamonds for us to find, and some more lives. I think the second stage is where a nice cache of lives is at. Oh shit, that's where we wanted to land. That's kind of the shitty part, is that I kind of wish things were zoomed out just a touch more. And some of the platforming is a little funky. Shit. wasting a lot of time. Although we got at least a time reset once we died. I don't remember if it was worth going towards all this. Damn it. The dogs were barking at one of the other roommates that's here that they probably haven't seen in like several hours, so they just forget. Like, they don't bark at me when I go downstairs when I'm here. Fuck, how do I keep doing that? Like, I know I'm like right there, and I'm still moving forward. I might just restart. Spending so much time in this stage. There we go. Scan around. Fuck. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna restart. I don't like losing that life anyways.
Welcome to Turrican.
I'm trying to remember if it was even worth it. Let me zoom in on this. Because I was looking for areas that had lives. Like, items aren't going to help me. Lives will, though. Because I need that for later. And all the maps I'm looking at are based on the Commodore 64 version. So that doesn't... It should be the same exact layout. It's just a tad different. Oh, yeah. There's actually, like, 6 or 7 lives I can collect in this stage. I'm gonna go after all the diamonds too. Just drop here. Stuff now. That's health. Health is good. I immediately lose some of it. Immediately lose a lot of it. You can see how fast you lose health in this game. There's nothing, I think, up this way. Just... I might have to go back down this way. God damn it. Nope. It's a waste of a life. This isn't going very well, is it? I mean, I could easily make that up if I was playing in standard mode, but I want trophies, so we're gonna have to deal with no cheats and no rewind, no save states. here, I probably don't need to worry about those platforms. We can just head up. Stupid bats. Jesus Christ, come on. Alright, power-ups. We need to show up again. Or they'll just send boulders, the spikes. There we go. So there's platforming coming up here. That guy real fast. I want those. I don't want to move too fast though. Part of that I'm like, I think I'm going too fast. That's not what I wanted, but fuck it. Alright, let's see if we can actually hit this jump now. See, I keep moving forward. That's the problem. I'm hitting it, but I'm like not certain I'm going to actually land on that platform. Alright, see, that time I stopped holding forward and I didn't make it. Exactly why I hold forward, but damned if you do, damned if you don't. The stage is not super big, so you shouldn't run out of time. Again, I stopped holding forward that time, but I'm like, I'm either gonna walk off or I'm not gonna get close enough. Now. Nope. Why did that jump so fucking hard? Actually, it's not even hard, it's just stupid because it's a blind jump. Like, you literally cannot hit that fucking platform unless you jump off from here. And now, that time I just overshot. I really need those lives, though. But at this rate, I'll run out of lives, or run out of a life. There we go. Around here, nope. Oh. Sometimes you can hit things that way. There we go. Yeah, we can keep going across this way. Rather long jumps. You feel like it anyways when you do them. I don't know where the fuck these rocks are coming from. There we go. Now we're good. I don't want to do like a big jump off of here yet. I'd rather kind of get back to where we were trying to get to, where we found those 4 lives at. Thankfully, it doesn't seem like enemies respawn in this. It's not a Ninja Gaiden scenario where you're just going to get fucked over. Problem is, you don't want to go too far. Like that, where I completely overshot it and died. Whatever. That put me, fuck, that put me right back up here. Okay, if I drop directly from here, we should be fine. Yeah. Alright. We're good. Because even those platforms right below us, it's like once they go off screen, you cannot see them. And it makes some of these jumps really fucking precarious. I think much harder than they need to be. Eight lives is good though. That'll tide us over. We can safely drop from here. Out of here. That was a waste probably of that that blast, but more hot jams. Ah, first boss, which is kind of a trio the punch boss, honestly. But that seems to be a pretty safe place to be for that. You just hit him with your laser beam and you're good to go. Those guys now drop bombs. There's actually hidden shit. I need to be careful. Because we'll actually be able to... These normally will break, but we wanted to get up here. Grab those lives. I need to change maps, actually. Yeah, because... Oh, there's a bunch of stuff south of here. If we drop back down this way... Whoops. Ooh, Jesus Christ. You know what? No. Actually, I don't think we have a choice now. We have to go. Because we'll just waste a life that way. There's going to be lightning strikes through this area. And I just got killed by a power-up blimp. But yeah, there's lightning strikes in this area that will harm you. Until we grab that. Now we just gotta make our jumps. It's like you'll run into this even when you go up top. If we had stuck where we actually got those one-ups, it'll still do that, but yeah, looking at this, there was a bunch of diamonds we could have picked up, but that area ends up having a bunch of bouncing spike balls that you can't do much about. Our only problem here is platforming, and this is where some of the platforming becomes really really a big giant pain in the ass, because all these platforms have collision, which makes some jumps really fucking hard because you're going to run directly into the platform. And some of those where it's like, we need you to edge off this platform and then jump. But if you don't edge properly, you'll just fucking hit the top of the platform and fall, which is not fucking helpful. Power up. Okay. So, at the very least, we can pause. Where are we at? The top of this, there is a bunch of extra one-ups. We need to go further east and then come back down. I know where that's at. Be a mini boss around here somewhere. Sadly, you can't use that beam You can't use that while crouching, which sucks. Thankfully, this is not a pit. It's a pit with a 1-up. I do not... Yeah... We'll take it. Some diamonds over here. There we go. Let's crouch and use that. I don't think we can go further up, but we will eventually be able to drop down. Life. There we go. Alright, so we can make a jump over here and go down. Normally watch out for the spikes. This will lead to an area we passed over originally. Let's see, these spike balls will show up. I feel like I have not quite gotten the timing down to like completely avoid them. They'll take a little bit of damage. But not as much as if you completely fuck the timing up. Because then you'll get the shit kicked out of you. There's no more here, but I think I might have grabbed everything from in here. Alright, that's not too bad. Can't make those jumps, I think. I'm hitting the other fucking platform. Oh well. Okay. The only reason I came in here was more lives. See, I'm getting too impatient there. Now we just gotta platform our way back out of here. There we go. Okay. So from here, we technically can go further down, but there's like no reason. It's just spike pits, and it doesn't look like there's anything there. So what we need to do is, I think, make our way back up. Actually, no. Make our way across. Yeah, let me go down this way anyways. It says it doesn't show anything, but these are C64 maps. There may very well be something in here. It might just be death. I don't know. We could get lucky. That works. Oops. Nope, nothing. This is a dead end. Alright, fair enough. Could have been a hell of a lot worse, but I don't know what we'll face as we're starting to head this way. It could be worse. Alright. There's our exit. Okay, so I know there's at least 3 lives. There's stuff that's directly above us that we can't quite reach. We actually have to go around and then come back a different way and then take another way up. Because we can just shoot our way through a... we keep going right, we'll end up shooting our way through a certain area with a bunch of blocks. I don't believe is even worth our time. There's some diamonds, but there's no lives. There is... some lives, however, if we head up and we face the special boss. I don't know how to get to some of that other than just landing there. Getting to a higher point and then jumping back down, as we had done previously. Yeah, like that, I don't know how to get to. Some of this stuff, it's like, I think you can use the morph ball to get to it, but honestly, sometimes it's not worth the fucking trouble. Alright, so there is... Oh, there's life down here. Use the morph ball there. Also some health, but that's fine. Alright, so how the fuck do we... I don't think we can get out of here, can we? Oh, wait, no. I believe we can. Maybe we just need to head the other way. Yep, okay. That back. Is there anything here? No. We just need to keep heading this way. Why I hit collision there? Weird. Is there anything below us? Our spikes. Do you want spikes? Give him spikes! And more platforming. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain. Like, this should not be as hard as it is. And it's really only made hard by the fucking goofy edge jumping you're expected to do. Instead of just having platforms have collision on the bottom of them. And, you know, or on the top of them so you could stand there and then you could just jump up. But I don't think that's a mistake per se. I think that's more of a conscious design decision to fuck with people and add some difficulty. Alright, there is another boss in here. I might have to use some... Actually, where was that extra life? There was one somewhere around here. That might be back. Oh no, that's the way we need to go. This guy's gonna load in. There we go. Kind of a waste, but I want the lives. There's stuff above us on some spread out platforms, but we need to go higher and then drop back down on it. There's some stuff over here-ish? Nope, that just almost killed us. We have to backtrack now. Don't have enough time. Again, thankfully enemies don't respawn en masse, but we can do all this shit again. Okay, there we go. Alright, so I need to take a look at that and see. Thankfully the maps do give us a pretty good bit of coverage as well as landmarks I can see, because even if the graphics are different, the layout is essentially the same. Alright, so there was here a platform, another platform, and I can drop down here, grab that. This time I actually think I do have to go back down. I could have landed there. That killed us. Is it good? Like, it's not gonna bug out and like stick us on a stick us just into the chasm and be like, okay, you're done, bye. Game is a ball buster, but I don't think it's that bad. We have to go back for the other lives. Plus we have more time now, so that's good. We have to go higher for that. We get some power-ups there too. The power-up block plus an extra life, then some platforming after that. There we go. Where does this go? So we already got a big enemy. Actually, we'll when we get up to two horizontal platforms here, we will then be able to basically drop down right here. Like these. I think there's an extra life at the end. It's weird because you see stuff spawn in, but it doesn't actually like... Oh, we could have just walked. I'm an idiot. I thought there was space enough for the sprite to fall through. You'll see stuff that it'll fall as it's spawning and you think, fuck, I just missed that. That sucks. And then it'll just respawn. Like the game's kind of goofy about where it places items. You know, it's just a weird quirk of the hardware or how this game was programmed. Because at least it shows right back up, so you don't have to worry about it like disappearing. Because we'll have lives over here. Shit. Good. We'll have lives that show up over here, like 3 of them will drop. And it'll look like it's dropping, it's supposed to pit, like, hey, we dropped 6 lives and, you know, you fucked up and missed like 3 of them. Except it only technically drops 3. You don't have to worry about that. You don't miss them. Okay. So that's as far as we can go. We gotta head to the right. Where am I at? Okay. Make that jump from there. Oop. There we go. We already got... We're maxed out on most of that. We're worried about stuff spawning from off screen where it's like, here's an enemy, have fun. Alright, we're up to that, which means we need to jump across. There's a power block right around here-ish. Alright. And we need to head... Oh, there's actually 4 more lives. Oh, 5, technically, that we can get. The tower of... Ooh, nice. I can actually make it over here. And grab some of this shit while I'm still invincible. Only bad part is spikes everywhere. Shit. Means we'll probably waste one. Unless we can figure out collision. Never mind. Unless we can figure out collision that won't fucking hit us. That's a really bad spot to spawn in. Okay. Actually, one that was back over here. There we go. Alright, now we need to head down and back to the right, and we'll actually end up... Take care of these guys as we spawn in. Back and to the left. Okay, go that way. We can go this way. Fuck you. That didn't do us any good. Face the right way. Our fucking gun powered down. That doesn't help us. Fuck you. We need to destroy that. That's our exit out. Alright. So that's the end of the first world. Now we're in the second one, and you have a bunch of platforms you can blow up. This one's actually more vertically oriented. We come down that major shaft there. Major shaft. And we can go left or right. I don't know what was back up here. There's some extra lives. To the left here. But for the most part, we'll go back to the right and then start heading down. I don't know if those can be broken. No, it doesn't look like it. Although I did just fuck myself over. I don't think those respawn. Worth it? Nope. Probably not. We can backtrack and they respawn if we die. There was only 2 lives. Yeah, this starts happening too, where blocks that normally you just shoot, they'll start flying at you. So those are how the gems look now. Although those are funny because those actually have collision, so you can't shoot them. Like they just bounce off of it. Alright, so we went down. Collected a bunch of stuff there. There's a bunch of... Actually, there's more stuff over this way. Ooh. Shit. That's not what I wanted to use. Killer fish in here, too. Nothing in here. I don't think there's anything in the other. No one either. Those guys kill each other. I think we're better off avoiding going into the water. Those guys kill themselves. And shit. one small shot to the foot. Dead. Oh yeah, these start happening too in this area. Start getting like I guess they're doorways, they more just look like holes. That's gonna be fun. Alright, to the right is an item block. You may or may not need, I don't know if it's actually worth it. What's the pattern on this? Okay, that's not bad. Anything this way, or is that just our way out? I think that's our way out. I don't see a lot of lives. I see a fair amount of gems that we can get, and there's also a boss in this area, but ooh, health. Thanks. Where am I at? Okay. And those balls also show up a little bit more often later. And I want to say they either take the form of spike balls or they look kind of like it, but they also start exploding into smaller spheres. Those. So this will lead down this way. I don't know what we'll run into enemy-wise. Should be an item box. Yeah. Grab you. And I don't believe... Yeah, no. We gotta go straight down into the water. Fishies and a big old fishy. Get it like a Darius boss, basically. There we go. Jesus. Alright, that was kind of bad, but I mean, it worked. Except not. I forgot about that part. Yeah, he suicides. And you can get hit. Always fun. Yeah, I would like to do this without continuing, but I'll be happy if I can just beat the game with the continues I have allotted to me. Alright, yeah, this way. Hopefully they don't blow up the platforms when they hit them. I don't know why I jumped there. Okay, there should be more below us. This is a weird jump. Not entirely sure I can make it. Good jump. Not hard to short jump. Yeah, I don't think I can do that. You might be able to do that with the morph ball, but I'm not going to sit here all night and fucking try to collect them. Alright, so anything to... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a bunch of 1-ups over there. So we don't want to fall down the shaft yet. Shit. I don't think I'd be able to make it up there otherwise. Shit. Shit! Come on. Those didn't disappear. There we go. There we go. Alright, now we got another continue. We got 4 to our name. I think that is it. 19 more lives and I'll get another trophy. Alright, so this begins... Not what I was thinking of. I thought we were going into the shooter sections. But that's a level 3. I think there's only 2 sections in this area. Yeah. So we start over way the hell over on this map. On the left side. There. There's our spike balls that blow up. Those things suck. Not a fan. Those things are weird because they move. I don't know if you can destroy them. Ooh. Yoink. Alright, so we are in corridor. There's not much below us. There is a power-up. Power block, though. Take that. Shit. That though. Okay. So actually if we went back and went up. No. I think there's a power block there. Oh shit, there's like 6 fucking 1-ups up there. Hold on. We can get back to it. I don't know if we can. Boy, I don't even know how the fuck to do that. How do I get up there? I don't think I can. How the fuck are you supposed to get up there? Like directly above us. Damn, how the fuck are you supposed to do that? Because in that pit, we had the, Oh, wait, hold up. Maybe we can do it. Wait, no, I don't know how to... Oh, shit. You're supposed to get it off the power block. Okay. Alright, we can't get those. I think you had to use the power block as your platform instead of destroying it right away. Which is just how it goes. I didn't know that. This part I'm not entirely sure how to get past legitimately. Because you just have a bunch of fucking garbage that falls continuously. And if you get hit, you just lose a life because you fall into the chasm trash chute, I guess. And you can't get back out. So I guess with that, we'll do it that way. We're running out of time. Alright, what is stuff there? What is below us? We do not want to go down. Actually, we have no choice now. Same fucking thing. Really wants us to use that. Okay, never mind. We're good. I was afraid of running out of time. Which may happen. Nothing there. Okay. Actually, if we oh, that's right. There's a boss fight coming up. Gotta shoot the core. Ooh, thank you. Take that. There's this. Except I don't know any other way other than hitting it with a bunch of big attacks and hoping. Because otherwise it just keeps coming towards you and you'll eventually get trapped and killed. So now we're into a weird part of the game that doesn't really happen much. Like 2 of these stages as far as I know. And it's a shoot 'em up section, which is kind of neat, but it's also a little busted, I feel like. Especially with the way damage is handled in this game. But items seem to be pretty plentiful. There we go. When you can get an invincibility power up, even better. I'll take another one too, thanks. Oh fuck, there was a 1-up. These sections where you kind of have to force your way through. And you can't use your, like, lightning whip gun either. Okay, go up. Ninja kick the damn rabbit. Can't destroy. Oops. At least there you kind of just respawn on the spot. I keep forgetting I have mines. Those don't, like, show up very often. Damn, that was another 1-up, too. Jesus. I don't want to waste that many lives. Was it like, what, 3 on this stage alone so far? The regular laser would have been a better option for most of this stage. There we go. Not much reason to really worry about layout in that particular stage, just because you're just constantly flying up. And we will have one after this. We have one big-ass labyrinth stage. As you've noticed, the stages in this are really long. And then another vertical scrolling shooting stage, except we go down. Where did we spawn? The tile set looks quite different. Okay, I see where we're at. Big giant bullets. Bullets. Actually could have used that. Sweep in the room. We're heading up. It'd be kind of nice if you could just jump upwards and make platforming a lot faster. Don't need that. So what are we looking at this way? Another item block. That guy. Jerk. Deal with that for now. Anything up here? No. These things will fall. You can destroy these, but I don't think they serve much of any kind of purpose. Other than damaging you. Like a lot of shit. Alright, so one of those. Oh, is that a screen clear with the mine? Ooh. Like I realized that before. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a moment. Had to cough there. No, let's keep that. Alright, so below us is another... Wait, no. Here we go. Clear that out of the way. Alright, so... Scroll down. Hoping I can find like a room full of goodies, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Unsteady though. Right, those lasers we can't destroy. Those little spider dudes as well are will show up in the next area. They are fucking terrible because they're really hard to hit. That guy. Ooh, thanks. Take that. Just here. Okay, we are at... we gotta go up. There's another... There's that guy. Nice. I was hoping to be able to hit him with that. Oh, hey. There, I was like, can I shoot that guy? Technically, I shouldn't be able to, but we're doing it anyways. Because they're just... Those little guys are really hard to hit, and they will fire at you, and of course, they do contact damage, like... Okay, that clears out, too. And they'll do contact damage, like, just about everything, so... It doesn't really help. Like, no area with extra lives in this stage? It really doesn't look like it. There's a bunch of items. I need that to stop firing. There we go. Alright, so we're at there, up and to the right. I need to get the fuck off the screen. So I feel like those blocks should eventually leave the screen, but they don't. I guess you have to move it. Move far enough away and then get them to fucking dip out. You sit right there, buddy. Good. You can hit him there, but he couldn't hit me. Fucked. Ah, get fucked. See, that's a bad placement. Take that, thank you. Alright, so downward. Lots of lines. Alright, that is this corridor with these big dudes. Oof, lost a lot of health on that. So where are we at? We got items down here. Nice. Appreciate every time I can see some fucking one-up show up. God damn it. That sucked. See, as fast as you can fucking run into them, they will kill you. Like, that enemy should not be that fucking dangerous. Or take that many hits, by the way. For whatever reason, though. Alright, so we're heading upwards. More items above us. More blocks. The ones that don't want to fly off screen very easily. God damn it, get the fuck off the screen. Alright, so there's that. Really should probably use the morph ball more often. Kind of worked. I need you to stop firing lasers. There we go. Get up there. I'm gonna have to waste a whole ass mine just from these stupid spiders. Or that, but I'm like, the amount of health I'll lose or a life isn't really worth it. I'll take that. So I should be... Damn, there's still a lot left in this stage. Where am I at? Fuck. Fuck. We'll avoid those stupid spiders. Great, and those are gone. Probably despawn the spiders maybe, but we lost out on anything that might have been inside those. We have to go up this way. Yeah, those don't have really normal cycles. They fire faster sometimes. That was not the way we were supposed to go. We actually were supposed to hop across. We gotta backtrack. Oh, wait. We're not? Oh, wait, no, we hadn't tried shooting that one yet. Okay. This did respawn. Dude. Maybe. There was some of them down here, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Make our way across here. God damn it. Thought I would be able to land there. What the fuck? How did they not land on that? Out of the stage. I'm gonna do one whole ass shooting section. It's probably gonna waste a bunch of lives. Alright, now I'm pissed. Not ready just to waste the energy. I don't think I'm gonna take as much hit. I may take as much damage per hit to have it be a trade-off, or like where I'm just gonna keep missing those jumps. Well, that one I missed anyways, so damn it. Give me a jetpack. Or platforms with better collision. Wow, okay, that actually did a hell of a lot more damage than I was anticipating. Could waste a whole life on that no matter what. Why does that do so much damage? Probably because it's hitting you every step of the way. Good. I'm just gonna waste it. There, finally. Okay. As stated, the next section is a shooter section. And the difference now is that, like, big... Oh, it's still firing. Oh, could have used that. Those things start showing up, and of course they take a fuckload of hits. Why are the dogs barking? Why are they up here? Let me mute my mic real quick. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, those throwing star fucking guys are terrible. And some of these lasers on the walls and shit, then you get stuck. That happens once in a while. The collision through some of those tunnels is really shoddy. And you can force your way through those, but... Right, can you fuck off? God damn. I don't mind having enemies. I mind having enemies that are like... Oop, that was my bad. I didn't go south fast enough. There we go. Shit, could have used that one up. I was hoping to get... Of course it drops yet another... It drops one of those and dropped 3 of them, and I just lost another life. And it dropped health when I don't need it. That's great. Fuck, they need to stop dropping those 1-ups in, like, the worst fucking location possible. Come on. Look at that. Yeah, like, all those lasers are still firing, and I'm like, you guys are well and truly off screen now. Alright. Now comes the part that I got stuck at last time I was playing this. When I was doing this last night, I ended up coming into this section and not having a ton of lives. Also, not really understanding some of the weapons I had at my disposal. And coming into this section and just getting fucking worked over. Now I have maps, so I'll be able to kind of see what's going on. And at this point, really, I just want to get all the items I can. Yeah, they're getting stingy on the lives, and one of the trophies is get 50 lives. And I don't know if that's like, have 50 lives, have a stock. What did it say for that? Or is it earn 50 lives? Let's see. Find 50 lives. Okay. I don't know if that's cumulative or not. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to at least get through this section and actually get into the next section, which will be nice. That'll be progress compared to my first practice run on this. But I need to use the restroom real quick, so I've been drinking water all day. Give me a few minutes and I will be right back. All right. Get back into this. So let's bring our map back up. There's going to be a bunch of sloping platforms. Really, we just want to head to the right and downward. We're going to run into stupid fucking spider dudes still. I don't think there's any reason for us to go up at any point. What we have to watch out for is actually there's, as you can see, there's stuff that drips from the ceilings in some of these areas, so of course that's going to just deal nice damage to us. Jesus. We can fucking tank our way through it? No, you can't tank shit in this game. Right. Damn it. That lightning gun, look how fucking pathetic it is when it's not powered up. You can tell this entire area totally not inspired by H.R. Giger. Alright, so we should be able to drop down here soon. Like weird, like cow skulls that show up too as enemies. You have those. Where am I at? There is a section down here. Ooh, nice. All that shit. All that shit, playboy. There's a cow skull. I don't remember. I think we can potentially fuck ourselves over here. Grabbing items. Maybe. I guess this will give us some continues if we need them. Oh, those things hurt too. I don't know what the fuck those are. They look like they should be platforms, but they're totally not. Nope. No lives in here. Unless there's something... Oh, there is. Oh, yeah. Probably not worth wasting the life on it, but whatever. I don't know why Cooper's back up here. Close the gate on him for a purpose. Okay. Realize that was there. Take all that. Thanks. Alright, so. I'm gonna head back out here. Well, let me mute my mic. Okay, it looks like once we head out of here, we need to go back. We need to keep going down and then to the left. I don't know why those dogs are weird. They're always quiet, and then somebody comes home, and then they become loud as fuck. I don't know how to get up to some of the areas where I see a bunch of other gems, but I'm not too worried about that. There is a trophy for collecting gems. I don't know if the game drops is enough for that, but... I know where the fuck I'm at. I know there's... Ah, there we go. Alright, so that was... here... that section, and now we go this way. You don't want to go up. I think it was... where's that? So we can go higher up, I just don't think there's any particular use to it. I think parts of the ceiling, too, fucking hurt you. Oh, actually, you know what? I guess there is a use for it. Yoink. Yoink. That's good. Okay. I don't know if there's anything here. Nope. Yeah, that was worth it. Bear that in mind. Okay, so this is going to be... we're going to lose a life based on time, I guarantee it. Hey. Shit. Oop, I'll take that. Thanks. Oh, this is not where we want to be. Glad we picked up that fucking invincibility item. That's really bad news. Take that. I don't know if I can get up there. Yeah, and those are platforms. I wouldn't fucking have known that. I don't know how to get to those. Oh, now I know. Duh. Get out of here, you little duder. Alright, so let me zoom in here. We're actually going to come up on a boss pretty soon, I remember that. Yeah, if we can not blow up these skulls are our only way up to get to these secrets. If we fuck up and shoot those, bad news. You can't get the rest of those secrets. Might be able to do that one. That's fine. We will lose a life to time. I'm okay with that. I think that's everything up here. Hope so. Ooh, I'll take it. That'll make it for the life we're about to lose. Actually, there's a boss here. That I'm not entirely sure how to fight this boss. Jesus Christ. Alright, that was a shit show and a half, but I am completely depowered. That doesn't help. Alright, there should be some extra items on the way up. The path, we'll have to take a corridor going up. that one. I want to be careful with this though, because there's extra items that we can collect up here. We just have to be careful with these skulls, because there are only platforms. You know, platforms. Let me in! Come on. What the fuck collision am I running into? I should be able to get through here, but I fucking can't. What's that? Thank you. Don't make corridors this fucking tight if you can't get the collision to work the way it needs to. Very particular about that kind of shit. Like if you do things where it seems like you're doing it for the sake of just, you know, getting some difficulty together, that's fine if it's done, you know, in kind of a smart way. It just feels like maybe you should have spent a little bit more time programming it and getting your collision proper. I mean, this game is fucking 31 years old. I gotta cut it a teeny bit of slack, but not too much. Right, there's our exit. Cool. Alright. I'm trying to think. 1,500 gems, 300 gems per continue. 6, 9, 12. So we started out with 3. I'd have to collect another 2 continues before I would hit that. I don't know if it counts anything if you die. So 2 more levels in this area. One of them's not quite as big. This next stage, as I'm seeing now, is gigantic. Good lord. Yeah, this is pretty much where I bit the dust when I was trying this out last night. Alright, so... There we go. Okay, there's a skull there, but anything below that is death, so we need to watch out. I don't even know how the hell you get up to any of the other areas I see. This is a way to cross over in a different spot. Something I don't fucking know about. There's items up here. See, I'm taking damage from part of that ceiling. And sometimes you just can't tell whether or not you're going to get hit until, or if it's going to deal damage until, you know, you just decide, okay, I guess I'm gonna walk here now. What's up here? More items. I don't see any one-ups. Got faces. Bad faces. Okay, actually I can't do any of that. Should not be death? No, we're good. Like real fucking careful now. As careful as I can. Jesus Christ. Alright, there's lots more stuff. I don't know how to get to some of this shit. Doesn't look like that. Even the ways I came from, I'm just like, okay, how do you get there, and how the fuck do you get up? Unless I don't think those birds don't count for. I don't think they have collision or they're useful. No, they just kill you. So I figured, I'm like, I don't think they're actually helpful. I don't think they're used for anything other than shooting. Throw rocks at me. Where does this finally drop down? Because I keep seeing items below me. Oh, you gotta do that from a completely different direction. Got it. You have shit like that. I felt like it made me briefly jump. Watch out for those. I don't even know what to do with those because they just hurt me. How do we get up higher? You don't. Yeah, I don't know how to get up to those. Oh, I do. Never mind. There we go. Gotta avoid all that bullshit. This feels like a boss corridor, but it's not. Okay, so we can drop down and go this way. Oh, those faces hurt you too. Is there anything over here? Nope. Alright, that was a waste of time. Okay, so there's a bunch of gems below us. That. I don't know if I can get back up there. Oh, I can. So, curious jumping. Probably not worth it for that last one. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Fuck hit me there. Alright, so there is the way out right there. I don't know if I can make that. Oh, I can. Very well. Alright, so through here, more gems. More stuff on the walls that'll hurt us. There's an awful lot of that going on. Some of this stuff I just don't know how to get to. Unless there's, you can't double jump. So I don't know. Alright, so. This appears to be a hidden passage. How the fuck do you get out of here? Oh, this is all the stuff that was below us. Okay. Hold up. Select what we can then. There's some power-ups over here. So we gotta go back up. And potentially back out. Actually, you can't go back out, can you? Unless I missed the exit? Oh, wait, no, you can get back out. Except when you do that. Alright, Safeway. Not the grocery store. We gotta go back out this way. Really? I think all of this was just to get items. Strange. Not really, I guess. Seems like kind of a waste of time. The only thing I'm getting here is items. Alright, so... where the fuck's the exit to this stage? I don't know. Unless I have to make my way back up, and I'm like, well, I don't know how to make my way up. Give me a second. I'm going to look this up, because I'm actually kind of lost. Because I'm looking at the map, and I'm like, well, where the fuck's the exit? Is there an exit? I mean, there's got to be an exit. Where? I don't know. I see where it starts. But I don't see where you're supposed to get out at. Alright, let's see. Turrican Amiga. Skip ahead to... And this guy's got 64 fucking lives. That means I missed a whole bunch somewhere. Okay, hold on a second. Unless stuff moves up, where the fuck was this guy at? This is what, level 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this is level 10. Okay. I see where he's at there. Platforming. This looks like, unless stuff in the stage moves, I don't know about it. Now we're above where we were. Oh, I guess that is our way up. No, because this is where I was just at. There's something I fucking missed. Am I running into a fun, obtuse ass fucking spot? No, because he's going down then back up. Maybe I did just not pay attention. Back up here. No, I've been up this way. I know where I'm at now. So how does he go through here? Because we have to head straight across. I'm just not sure how. I already picked up the gems in this area. Yes, there's a jump across. Wait a second. Oh, I see where he's at. Is that really that much? Is that close? was. That's alright, we'll go ahead and lose that. Now I'm mad, because I'm just like, really? Is that obvious the whole time? Probably. Alright, now I know where we're at. We can go back down this way. The bad part is we don't have all of our weapons. We're pretty depowered at this point. I really don't want to die again. Fuck, alright, cool. That's the end of that stage. We're now further than I had been before. Alright, so this stage is more vertically oriented than the previous one. Where are we starting out at? Actually, don't know. Find out. I have to make my way up. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. This looks like it starts out, and it's a kind of a bit of a maze to get through. So no more hot jams, it's now just like moody sound effects and music. And so I need to head, I guess I can head either way. You gotta head up. And there's like 4 spots, there's 4 breaks in the ceiling above here. I'm just gonna head all the way to the left. Look at all these drip drops. And start fucking spawning. Probably can't. We gotta drop down here. There we go. Items, man. There we go. Shit. Fucking taking damage off his shit. I think there's supposed to be a fucking block around here I can get items from, but that apparently doesn't want to spawn. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Where the fuck is that thing? Over here? I feel like I have no items yet. Although if I go up this other way, I can get more gems. We can't get the lives trophy. I can at least get the gems trophy, hopefully. Shit. Alright, where does this go? Alright, so it looks like it curves around. Yeah. There we go. Kind of the same way on the next section of similar. Yep. There we go. Diamonds are forever. That's good. That's a gold trophy, too. I think the lives one is only silver. Shit. Really need some fucking... I need some firepower upgrades, and I'm not finding them. What I'm doing right now is collecting shit and taking damage. And there's like one grouping of enemies so far. Okay. Alright, I think I have to go all the way. Yeah, this is just a big ass maze. So I need to go all the way this way. Again, there's no items. It's really weird. There should be blocks around here based on the map, but apparently not. Okay, so go up this way, head this way. I'm trying to find a pathway through here. Alright, so this extends this way. Go down and up. I'm actually kind of lost track of where the hell I'm at. Alright, so we went through here. That's a... I can see this getting a lot of people in trouble back in the day. Oops. Down. Two big ass walls of gems. Big stack above me. Should be the way out. Yep. No lives in here. It says there's another set of fucking items here, but like none of that shit spawned. Means I'm in trouble. There's nothing above us. There is a boss directly ahead of us, though. Oh. We get around that. Why does this look different? This looks different than what I'm looking at. This is not the same. Means we have to go up. Like nothing here. Right, I'm just gonna fucking bombard this thing. You gonna fire at me? Guess not. You're gonna drop fucking something? Is it gonna drop anything that's actually gonna, like, fucking kill me? Most likely. And they tell you, fuck you, you gotta platform your way out. Have fun. I can't tell if something went wrong and that's why we haven't seen any power-up blocks. Or if that's just a deliberate decision. And if you get into this area and you're kind of low on stuff, good luck. You're just gonna have to figure your shit out. Alright, so we can either go... We have to go left. You can go right, but... This paltry fucking pea shooter. You... Enemies ahead of me, or those are technically platforms. I don't know where it's leading to, though. My doom, apparently. Okay, we actually have to platform there. Must use those to get out of here. Yeah, until we biff a jump. We can... There we go. God damn it. Like undershooting that jump. Right, that one sucks. Because... I just end up hitting that collision. There's collision there that hurts me. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Come on, fuck. Why is that so hard to hit? Is there no other way out? Am I gonna have to... How much time and energy am I gonna waste on these stupid platforms? After everything else this area throws at you. You gotta, like, edge jump the shit out of that. Wow, yeah, you really gotta fucking ride the edge of that platform to get off of there. The same one here. Problem is, you really can't tell whether or not you're far enough over. And I don't remember if it really gives... It doesn't really give, like, the clearest indication. You can kind of... But even some of these platforms, they're not exactly, like, set up where there's an obvious edge to them. Which is not helpful in the least bit. There we go. Alright. This one, and then there's another jump here. There we go. Anything in... I don't think there's anything there that really matters. Yeah, it's like one of those things where I'm like, it's cool that the sprites look great, but that's not good for, like... Kind of like some of the problems that the Mega Man X games... Ooh. Some of the later Mega Man X games have, where there's like perspective to the platforms, and you're like, okay, well, where the fuck's the edge of this? I can't tell, and you know, there's a high likelihood you'll just die, you know. Sorry, I backed away from the mic there. I was having to cross my leg, as I tend to do. Okay, so we're at, I think, the bottom of this stage. I hope they give me fucking items. That'd be spiffy. Hey, they did. Fuck, am I fighting Arkanoid enemies? Okay, really? Come on. That's that scumbag. Who's fucking arcing those shots, too? What the hell was that? Oh, just as soon as we got some upgrades, we lost them. Okay, what is even up here? Was there any good purpose to this, or did I just waste my own time? As well as a life. Yeah, we can't even get up there. Alright, that was a waste of time. Because there's multiple ways up. I don't know how many of them are actually, like, useful. Oh man, they went back to the original gem design. Alright. There's a bunch of guns up this way. Oh, there's a bunch of one-ups over this way. Hold up. Through here. Alright. I don't think there's any reason to go through that corridor with where I've seen the big dudes there fucking lobbing those shots, so you can shoot their shot elsewhere. So there's a bunch of turrets through here. And since we can kind of just arc our lightning there, or whatever the hell they call it. Okay. So this leads up. Ah, there's so cut that out. Okay, we can go through that way. Which way do we want to go? I don't know. Actually, I guess we can go this way. Can we get over there? No. Alright, fuck it. We'll go back this way. At least we got hot jams back. Quit hitting me. Damn it. Well, there is a way up here. Having the music. Oh, never mind. That's just a trap. All a trap? Admiral Akbar right the whole time? Oh, there we go. That pathway just fucking hidden? It is. That seems mildly dastardly. Alright, so head up from here, I just see a bunch of areas with enemies. Some parts with item blocks. Doesn't look like there's really anything in the way of items, though. We're basically scaling a tower this whole way. Trying to look out and see if I can find like a cache of 1-ups somewhere, but I don't believe there are any. Just platforms in our future. Alright, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck... Damn it. What is with these stupid pieces of shit? Again, where am I? I think I outpaced the map. Yeah, I did. Or I made the map outpace where I was at. Ooh. Platforming. There we go. Get rid of that guy. I really don't want to deal with him. I'll use that. Alright, so we went up this way. This opens up out here. Cool. Get out of here. What is over there? If there's anything... Oh, there's 1-ups. Okay, cool. Oh. Alright, so... that. There we go. Nice! Nice! I'll take that fucking trophy. Let's go. Let's go! That's good! Okay, I don't know... Oh, we gotta... Actually... shit. Alright. Good, we have more than enough lives, hopefully. Famous last words. Get off my screen. Alright, so we can go up the center corridor, but I don't think I can go the way I need to. Nor can I platform right now. Darn it. Yeah, that's a dead end. Shit. There we go. This is the way I think we need to go. I saw a bunch of platforms. And I know that the rest of those areas that have ceilings, have ceilings. That's how ceilings work. We cannot do anything with that. We have to climb out here. Basically keep going up. Eventually we should find our way. Remember, I got all these fucking items. Yeah, maybe not as bad as the labyrinth getting out of in a previous stage, but so yeah, now we have lots of these spike balls. and very small platforms. There we go. Lots of edge jumping. Alright. Is there any particular way I need to take out? Yes, I need to actually start heading to... Actually, I can head up from here, and that will get us kind of where we need to go. Turrets, you can fuck off. Yeah, because anything else basically turns into a trap. There are a lot of fucking traps in here. We'll check this way now that I've killed everything now. Or, never mind. Or it kills me, that's fine too. Yeah, because that's not the way we need to go. We actually need to go back down. We're at the center. Shit. Alright, that's not bad. I can live with that. We need to go this way. I think. There should be a way out of here. Oh, there it is. That works. We found it. In a very roundabout way. We did it. Alright. And now we have to make our way up. Now we can just hopefully brute force our way through here. This way. Through here. Oopsie daisy. Alright. They listed two other things in the website I got my maps from. We have a stage here. It's not very big. We do have another boss to fight. But I believe we're at the end of the game, just about. We can head this way and get some more lives. Our last set we can get. Really telling us something. Hey, I want up. Alright, so at the top of this. Oh, okay. There is technically there is a maze through here. I was looking at the map and I'm like, I don't quite know what I'm looking at. But you basically have to... hopefully not get stuck like I have. But you have to kind of shoot your way through it. Which is a little funky. Thankfully, we are going the right way. So what the fuck? Clear out. I can appreciate the idea behind this. I almost kind of feel like it's a waste of time. They could have just been like, you know what, let's just take you to the final boss. That'd make a hell of a lot more sense. Don't give you enough time to do that. You're kind of just shooting around blindly. All right. Cool. Yeah, really put an inch jump there with 4 collision. You have to find stuff to complain about now. This game's pretty good. All right. Even it feels like, for the most part, there's no... The bosses, I think the boss fights are probably the weakest part about it, because it doesn't seem like there's much to do in them. It's just kind of brute force your way through it if you can. You got the lives to do it. Alright, is that it? I think that might be it. There's my ship, or a ship. That's good. We beat it without continues. Turrican II will not be, I think, this simple. But I do have maps for that, so that's good. If I get maps for Mega Turrican, maybe we'll see. So I gotta beat both of those. For all trophies, I gotta beat both of those without continues as well. Yeah! But remember, shoot or die. Shoot and die, you will die a lot. Hey, not bad time either. Like 2.5 hours to do that? Yeah, really, it's... I mean, having maps helps. If you don't have those, you might get fucked over. But finding lots of lives, that's the ticket. Congratulations. You have liberated this world from the darkness. Light will now return, and everywhere life will come back over the shadows of the past. This world was saved, but there are lots of others, which need someone like you to fight against the evil. Some of us will win, some of us will lose. Only the strong will survive. Some of us will fall, but if we don't stop the darkness together this time, there will be no hope. Evil never wins if we believe in us. But now the warrior needs to rest. And then you get the staff roll. That's Turrican 1. That was pretty good. It has the kind of issues you would expect from a 30-year-old, you know, PC platformer, but bear in mind, this came out in 1990, and even with computers doing some pretty cool shit at that point in time, games like these didn't really exist. Like, it was a big deal when this came out. It was a big deal when stuff like Commander Keen came out, where they were doing really good platforming and really smooth scrolling, because that was the big thing. I mean, that's what put it on the map, was stuff like Commander Keen. And they figured out ways of making smooth scrolling on PC. John Carmack was able to do something like that. Welcome to the dark side, baby. It put together a version of Super Mario Bros. 3 for PC and literally pitched it to Nintendo. Nintendo said, nah, that's cool, no thanks. I don't think it looks particularly great, and it's not accurate, but I mean, that doesn't matter. Doing anything close to Super Mario 3 on PC, it's just, I think it was the peculiarities of the hardware. So yeah, there's certain decisions in this I'm just like, now enjoy the music, or press the almighty button on your fun stick. Fun stick. The end? yeah, you weren't seeing much like this on PC. So having a fast-paced action game, certain things probably being done specifically for the challenge, or that was like, hey, I think this is what... It's very easy for me in this day and age to criticize it or be like nitpick at it, because we know better. When this came out, I don't think that would have been something that a whole lot of people would have thought about. Certainly aged pretty well. I would say so. It's a little obtuse. Some of these stages are gigantic. And that was always one of the things about the Turrican series. I was like, I'm not sure I want to play these. Don't go pressing your fun stick on stream, you'll get in trouble. Yeah, probably. But could be worse. Actually, no, it could be a lot worse. Yeah. I was thinking about BBH. He was streaming Yakuza 6 the other night, but he was doing the Net Cafe mini game where you chat with cam girls. And that gets a little racy. No nudity, but it's a little like, if you walk in and you don't know what the hell you're looking at. You're looking at pretty girls, but still. Okay, which button on the fun stick am I supposed to press? My DualShock fun stick. Oh hey, I can put in my name. Can I fit my whole name? Wouldn't that be cool? Oh man, I can fit my whole name. Instant 10 out of 10. I'm sure I spelled that correctly. That looks correct, right? See, exclamation point, no exclamation point. Yeah, AncientFlounder. Oh shit. Hopefully I got that correct. Cool. There you go. Whoa. Oh wait, no, I don't think there's an intro to this. We'll let it run. I'll have to save the maps for Turrican II and see what's up with those. I know I have access to them. I don't know how complicated those worlds get. I know the World 1-1, there's some extra shit you have to do. You end up getting to a point where it won't actually let you progress. Why am I looking? Oh, I'm looking at Turrican 1 maps. I'm like, these are Turrican 2 maps, man. No, not Zack McCracken. Turrican 2, the final fight. As opposed to Street Fighter, what, 2049, the final fight? Yeah, there's five worlds in Turrican 2 as well. 2 stages in World 1, or levels. 2 levels in World 2, 3 levels in World 3, 2 in World 4, and 2 in World 5. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11. So actually slightly shorter than this. I don't think that'll mean much if they're, you know, supreme ball busters. If they're there to just, you know, kick the ever-living shit out of me, then it really is not gonna go about too much. But yeah, hell, that took until almost the 3-hour mark, so that's usually where I cut myself off for the night anyway, so this is a perfect opportunity to wrap things up for the evening. That was a slow night in terms of chat, but that's alright. I at least got to finish this. I need to put that down in my list of games finished for 2021. Turrican. Amiga, even though we're playing on PS4, this is the Amiga version. There we go. Shoot or die. Good skull face. Yeah, those are gonna be. I think there's an actual intro to Turrican II. But we can check that out on a different day. But yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. So thanks Darkstar and Mad Chocolate Gaming for hanging out. I saw Dashno Chris earlier, but he was... I can scroll all the way back up to the top of chat. That's when you know it's slow. But that's alright. we at least got something done tonight. So thank you again. We'll see you again either on Thursday or Friday. I'll let you all know. But until then, stay safe, stay well, stay masked up, watch out for weirdos. Have yourself a good rest of your Tuesday evening and have a good Wednesday as well. We'll catch y'all next time. Thanks again, and have a good night. See y'all later.